Everyone, Ian here, and I'm about to take you through the steps of how to make your own bread without really a lot of the things you think you'd need. Picture this. It's a Friday night. You're hungry. You can't get down to the Kroger. It's too far away. You don't have any yeast. You're probably thinking, what am I supposed to do with all this flour I got here? Well, folks, as it turns out, I know a perfectly good recipe to make your own yeastless bread. Simple, in the kitchen, no problem. First step, you're going to need to get yourself a big standard mixing bowl. About medium size will do. You need to get a cup-sized measuring cup. We got two of our smaller teaspoon and tablespoon measuring cups here. Some baking powder, of course the all-purpose self-rising flour, and some salt. So once you have all your ingredients collected together here, the first step is we will just pour out a cup of the flour. Now you can either use a spoon to measure this, or if you prefer, you can just sort of eye it out by pouring it here. There we have it, 1 cup down. Then you'll want a tablespoon of the baking powder, and this, you can't really go wrong with too much baking powder here. You want your bread to rise nice and good even though you don't have the yeast. A little bit of the baking powder gets the job done just fine. And throw that in there. And then, of course, we will want a little salt. You can either just add a pinch if you feel like it. I prefer to add a little bit more for flavor. So you throw in about maybe 2/3 of a teaspoon onto that. Throw all that in there. Now you want to take about 2/3 of a cup of water. I'm going to go grab that from the sink. And we just pour that right into there. Now you'll want a mixing spoon. You can grab any sort of implement to help you mix that up. And just mix that up nice and good. You want to keep mixing the flour until you can't see any of the dry spots on there. We should take not too long, just a few more stirs. That'll get us nice and mixed. Your dough is going to have a pretty, it's going to be a little loose. That's just from not having the yeast in there. You don't need to have this sit or anything. As you can see here, I don't know how well you can see that, but once you have about this consistency on there, you're ready to go. Simply set the oven to 350 degrees, and we're going to let that preheat for a little bit. Get yourself a bread pan, throw that in here, and you are ready to go. You've got yourself some self-made, self-rising, yeastless bread. All right.